Xanthus' second in command, and by far most loyal subordinate. Squallo is a master swordsman who defeated different styles to perfect his own. He was up to be the Varia's leader, but mellowed out as soon as Xanthus entered the picture. Not only that, he stays loyal to his boss even after being treated like trash, which made him a fangirl favorite by default.
これでイタリアに帰れるな、ボスさんよ。やっとお前のくだらねえ遊びから解放されるぜ。おい！なんだてめえ！文句あんのか？
He made a promise to never cut his hair until Xanthus became boss of the Vongola family. Appearance. Squallo's most notable feature is his long, straight silver, white hair, which he keeps long to show his dedication to his boss, Xanthus, and he refuses to cut it until Xanthus replaces Tsunoshi Sawada as the 10th Vongola boss. When he was younger, before Xanthus' imprisonment, his hair was spiky at the back and kept short. In the future, his hair tends to cover his right eye, with one strand hanging down the center of his face. His eyes and eyebrows are light gray in color. Squallo is often seen wearing his Varia uniform, which he customizes like the other members. He tends to style his uniform like a trench coat. He has also occasionally been shown wearing black earmuffs in cold weather. During the battles he fought to secure his title of Second Sword Emperor, he wore a long-sleeved, dark blue top with a white, furry collar and long, matching pants. Before the Cradle affair, he wore a white shirt with a black tie and green checkered pants. At the party where he first met Xanthus, he also wore a black blazer over the shirt. As revealed in the ring battle against Takeshi Yamamoto, he cut off his left hand and replaced it with a mechanized sword, which was done so he could better relate to the Sword Emperor, Tyr.
俺は左手を持たない検定の技を理解するためにこの手を捨てたんだ。これが俺のお前とやっていくための覚悟だ。
Who also happened to be the previous boss of the Varia and fought without his left hand. In the official Reborn secret bullet novel, X Fiamma, it was also revealed that Squallo's left stump aches whenever Xanthus is in mortal danger. This occurs because of the connection between the promise he made and his resolve to follow Xanthus. Personality. Squallo has a loud personality and tends to shout boy, the Italian version of the plural you, to vent his frustration. Like Xanthus, he tends to be violent and loses his temper easily. According to his childhood friend and former schoolmate Dino, even as a teenager, Squallo was intimidating and like a shark that has smelled blood. Nonetheless, he still manages to be one of the most level-headed Varia members, and as the second in command, he often keeps the others in line. He enjoys fighting, especially against opponents he deems worthy, and is highly dedicated to swordsmanship. Squallo seems to be quite perceptive, seeing right through Genkishi's missed illusions, when Genkishi tried to fake a loss, and even seeing through Kurodakuro's skilled illusion of Yamamoto, which Mammon mentions that only real experts could see through. He's intelligent and analytical, being able to learn techniques easily, and is the Varia's strategist in the future. Despite willingly handing over the Varia boss position to Xanthus, Squallo's status as a former boss candidate and current second-in-command shows that he is a capable leader in his own right. He demonstrates a strong sense of honor and loyalty, refusing to accept help from Yamamoto during the ring battle because he did not want his pride as a swordsman to be tainted.
剣士としての俺の誇りを汚すな。
でもよ。
And keeping his promise to follow Xanthus even after finding out the truth about Xanthus's heritage during their coup to overthrow the Ninth. Squallo is also shown to be cynical and strong-willed. When he and Dino were teenagers, he criticized Dino's lack of ambition and declared that he would cut through everything with his sword until everyone submitted to him. As the representative of the sin of pride, he takes a great deal of pride in his position as the Sword Emperor and a member of the elite Varia, and is very confident in his abilities as a swordsman, albeit deservedly so. History. Not much is known about Squallo's past. He was a child prodigy in most sword arts, including fencing. He and Dino attended the same school, a school for children of the Mafia, when they were younger. Around this time, he met Xanthus at a Mafia event and was impressed by the latter's rage. From a young age, he was determined to get stronger and make others submit to him. To achieve this goal, he traveled extensively and defeated various swordsmen. At the age of 14, Squallo fought and defeated the first Sword Emperor and first Varia boss, Tyr. In doing so, he became the second Sword Emperor and was expected to become the next Varia boss, but instead handed the position to Xanthus. Soon afterwards, along with the rest of the present Varia members, Squallo helped Xanthus launch a coup d'etat against Mongolia 9th. The attack was unsuccessful and Squallo remained in the Varia for the next 8 years until Xanthus was freed. Towards the end of the coup, unbeknownst to Xanthus, Squallo overheard him and Timotheo discussing Xanthus' illegitimacy. Weapons and abilities. The artificial arm sword is Squallo's weapon of choice, attached to his left arm after he cut the real one off. It is an artificial arm with a blade sticking out of it. It also has hidden tiny explosives along the edges of the sword, able to be released when Squallo is willing. Atako di Squallo, Attack of the Shark, is a shockwave attack which turns a powerful blow into an oscillating wave that stunts the opponent's muscles. Yamamoto is capable of using a modified version of this technique by adding his rain flames to the attack. Xanadi Squallo, Fang of the Shark, is one of Squallo's special techniques. Squallo thrusts his sword forward multiple times. Basil states that it was chewing away at the air in front of him. Skandrodi Squallo, Charge of the Shark, is Squallo's special technique, and the move he used to defeat the Sword Emperor. Squallo charges forward, slicing diagonally in front of him as he does so. This technique is powerful enough to tear away water in front of him. Alo is a rain attribute box weapon that coats its whole body in rain flames. Possessed by Squallo, he calls this box weapon that carries the same name as him by the pet name Alo. Did you know? Number 1. Squallo, when translated, literally means shark in Italian. Superbia can be translated to pride, arrogance, one of the 7 deadly sins. He shares the sin trait with the rest of the Varia members, whose names and personalities each resemble a sin: wrath, lust, greed, sloth, gluttony, envy, and pride. Number 2. His talent in the Ovia was that he could balance a spinning top on his sword while creating a threatening sense of fear. Number 3. He's the first Varia member to be shown in the series. Number 4. He even has the well-deserved title of the loudest Mafia member, according to Fuda's ranking. However, interestingly enough, he momentarily lowered his voice to a whisper when Haru was interviewing him. Number 5. He is 22 years old and his birthday is March 13th, which makes him a Pisces. He stands 6 feet tall and has a blood type of O. Number 6. Squallo's sword is a well-known brand of Italian sword called a spada, which was used by gladiators. He was left-handed. Number 7. He is the only Varia member to have his surname shown in the series. Number 8. According to the Reborn fanbook, Squallo's favorite hobby is sword maintenance. His favorite animal is shark. Number 9. Both he and Xanthus have a habit of calling people, especially Tsuna and his guardians, trash, scum or brats. Number 10. In the Reboku interviews, only showed on DVD, one of the interviews stated that Squallo brushes his rain shark's teeth when on vacation. Number 11. In Mr. Reboku no Shachou interview, he revealed that his favorite word was pride, which also translates to his name, Superbia. Number 12. Squallo completed his current sword style when he defeated Tyr. Number 13. In the most recent poll, Squallo ranked 6th in popularity, achieving the same result as last year's result having 27,303 votes. Squallo ranked 8th in strength. Number 14. Dino stated that when Squallo couldn't choose a sword style, he traveled east to fight other swordsmen and absorb their abilities.